Hello? Can anyone hear me? My mic on? Future me here. My mic was a little glitchy in this clip because I just turned it on, so enjoy me talking over it. Future me here again. So all the audio is pretty glitchy, so I'm just gonna be talking over it this whole time. So enjoy me just, I guess, narrating a video. Okay, yeah, so I cut out most of the in-game audio because it was glitchy, and so was my mic audio. I fixed the problem, but so this video is just going to be me narrating over, and while we're in the screen, I'm going to tell you too that I'm going to be focusing on kind of Rec Room-esque Fortnite content, just doing other things too, other than Rec Room. So I'll be doing a couple of Fortnite videos, so prepare to see those too. I'll just be narrating matches and stuff, and also too, while I'm recording this video, I'm looking back at some weird stuff that happened in these matches, because I've noticed some things that were a little off. Also too, next time I should be able to fix the problem where the audio is glitchy, so next time there should be in-game audio, or there won't be, and it'll just me doing a voiceover again, which I don't even know how this is gonna sound till I listen to it after this, because I can't hear my own voice. And the loading screen parts I'm gonna skip, so okay, match one. This one, I don't remember how this one went because it was the first one of the day, so I'll just try and narrate over best as possible what happens. And basically, also too, on the last match, I think we have one other person join us. Also too, at this point in the day, I hadn't played, and I didn't play since the last update, so I didn't know they added the combat AR, so I was just, this part here, I was just kind of shooting this guy with it. I wasn't playing that often because I was getting Rec Room related stuff to record. Okay, but anyway, our drop spot that we usually land at was the hot drop, which meant we were either going to get a lot of people or we were going to get none. I was glitching for some reason at the beginning there, so it showed me on 1 health and no other shield, which scared me for a moment, but I figured it was a glitch, and I guess I was right. I thought I'd miscalculated the drop spot because how I'd like to glide in is smooth, so I don't have to circle back around, but then I realized the drop spot and my tree were over that way, so as I remember that, I went into moving that way and got pretty much the drop spot I like to get. But then realizing I have weeds by my plants, I had to pick those up so that my fruit could grow, and it didn't grow for a minute, which scared me considering I had no other loot. Then it finally grew. Then I remembered that they nerfed the trees, so I only had two guns, a couple heals, which the guns I got were decent. I'm good with them, but they're not a shotgun or anything, so they're not going to be super reliable at close range. I debate on going to the other side, but then remember that Jonesy's has other items and stuff, so I could probably get a couple more kills, and that the other location that I saw people going to was far. And I see the shotgun up on here, so I grabbed that, take a few shots. Now this was the first game of the day, so as you can see, I missed everything and wasted a whole round of ammo. That time I hit all the shots. That guy's kind of in my I couldn't see him clearly. See that guy approaching, so I just start to take shots at him. Hit one. He has a burst, so I'm trying to just be careful not to get hit by that. But be careful, I'm gonna run up towards him, and hopefully he runs away, which that's what he did. I didn't bother to finish any of these guys, so they could have just been revived. I went back to finish them thinking that, only to realize he's disappeared. I remember the other guy was over here, pick up some ammo for the horrible round I wasted that I'm thinking of cutting out because that was pretty sad to waste 10 ammo on a standing still target. So after realizing I let both of my kills get away, I go back to get to the other one, and he's still there, but I think his teammate's right about there. Finish him, then go shoot that, so maybe I could burn the building. My teammate runs up to it and almost got burnt alive. I see the wolf's health drop and realize it was just Jonesy. So I just kind of leave him to killing the wolf. And I burnt down his house, I guess. So that's interesting. So at this point, my other kill got finished. I didn't realize it, but there it is. Also, his name was Ludwig, and I found that kind of funny. This guy was being shot at by some other guy. Took the advantage to third party on him. Those were two teams. Luckily, both of them missed, or I might have been a little bit dead there. But what's weird is I think that one he didn't get knocked. He just died, meaning those were two different people. So I'm guessing I killed that one of their squad mates, both of them. I picked up the charge because I hadn't used it yet, and it was just, I heard it was decent, so I just decided to pick it up, and worst comes to worst, I lose. The guy shoots at me, I hop on the zip line to try and get over a little bit of the high ground, miss my first shot. He was trying to shoot me with like an SMG or something. I don't have the audio. I no-scope him once and hit him a couple times after missing 5 shots. Eventually killing him, getting his weapons. He has the new combat AR, which I think I debated on picking up. But I had a decent loadout. The wolf was right there. I killed him just so I didn't drop any more shield because those things are vicious. Later, I think I go back to pick up those glowberries, but then we realize a problem. Well, not now, but I should say a little bit later. I think we do realize it. Storm's kind of coming in fast, and we're on the outside by a lot, meaning we could either run there or rift to go. I probably should have not picked up the rift to go in advance because I was going to try and do the swap thing where you can swap while you rift to go. And so what I was trying to do here is spam click my shield to get him back, but I didn't pull it off successfully. And I don't know why he ran over there, but I was gonna rift. So, but anyway, I try and rift out, and I didn't pick up the minis in time, so I didn't get those back. Anyway, we just glide to circle. It was a little foggy, and on crappy textures, it makes it even worse, I think. I don't know, if anyone plays on the best graphics, tell me if it makes it's better or worse for the fog. But anyway, decent start, 6 kills. My teammate got 1, and pretty good on loot. Now I dropped over here, which I shouldn't have done, because if there was a team on the other side of that cliff, they could have shot at me. We're in circles, so we don't bother grabbing any sort of vehicle transportation, but I do grab those chug splashes because it'll make up for the shield I didn't pick up. And I kind of did hope in this chest that they would have chug splashes, but instead had a porta-fort, which I didn't bother picking up. It was still foggy. We found a tree. I think there might have been loot on it or none at all. But anyway, we hear shooting. We think it's coming to us, but it wasn't. Yeah, there was one legendary fruit. Luckily, I had chug splashes, so I chugged it, and we were waiting and shooting at the guy, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it grew. 2 chug splashes I had were enough. So I don't really use the hammer, so I just kind of left it, and my teammate picked it up apparently, which I don't know why I didn't grab his shotgun. That was a golden striker right there. I don't even know why I didn't pick that up. I should have. That would have been nice to helpful later on, but just kind of go along. We see loot drops and stuff, so we assume there's probably 2 teams ahead, maybe 1. But we know somebody was behind us and in front now. So I don't know why we just ran in there. We probably should have waited for the fighting to stop and shoot at them, but we ran in there maybe hoping to get that easy third party, which I think now that I'm thinking back on it, it was. And found the shield keg. Remember that shield keg too. It comes in helpful later. I almost shot at the NPC there. My computer screen just shut off while I was recording. No, turn back on. Okay, me again. My computer screen fell asleep, but yeah, just I almost shot at the NPC, realizing that there was a shield keg there. Shot at one, almost killed me. And I want you to pay attention here because I don't know if you see this, but I shoot a couple. I think I knock one. Yeah, I do, but look, I get behind here and it like hits me from behind. There was no bullet, there was nothing, it just hit me. It either went through the chimney or something, and he came back to revive me, luckily. I was gonna plop down the shield keg and just heal right there. I think I might have actually. But I heard one shockwave over, I think I saw it too. I'm not sure, the audio's cut out, so what I'm listening to is just thoughts. So we heal up, or at least I do, with the health I have, and we wait for them to either come rush us or we get back to full health enough to just shoot at them. And I think they started shooting just now, and then we see somebody pop up behind us. I thought I saw him, but in the tower he peeped his head out, and I knocked him. And my teammate lit the area around it on fire, so it was rough getting in there. I realized he's knocked. I tried and finish. He was standing right there, so I just took the easy kill. Now, here where I meant by the chug jug coming in clutch, I meant this shield keg. What happens here is we get shot from behind as we're getting ready to go. Yep, right there. Teammate's health gets drained. I miss every shot. I hit him once, but I only did that. I tried shooting at the other guy. I didn't hit him even once. My overshield's at 5. I just was kind of hoping to hit. I hit another one, meaning he's definitely lower on shield. And so just kept exchanging fire pretty much. They were working the way over to my teammate to try and get the easy finish, because he did have some decent weapons, so I just plopped down the shield keg and was just going to keep firing. And luckily, for them, I'm not that good of a shot from a far range. And they were trying to shoot on my platform, which was scary because I didn't have anything below me. So I went down there to look for something and found the grapple glove. My teammate got killed, finished. I go over to one-on-one fight them. I think I hit this one. I tried DMRing him. I hit him again. While he's fighting, I finish him with the charge, which helped because it was so much faster. While he was distracted, I hit him with the DMR a couple times, and that finished him. But if I would have stayed at a far range there, I would have been screwed over. And also, too, I'm pretty sure that was the same striker that my teammate dropped as we were doing it, and I didn't pick it up when he dropped it for the hammer. But anyway, storm was coming. I was just reviving. But what happened here is a team heard us, and they started sneaking up. I shot one, only hit him for 64, finished him with the DMR. I almost died, hit him with the charge, hit him again, luckily, and then the wolf almost finished me. So I killed him, and now I'm on 30-something HP. About to revive, remembering how low I am on HP, just rebooting. Also, I told my teammate specifically I'm taking his med mist so that I can fully replenish, because my med mist is only at 50. I'll only be able to get back even. He's revived, and this is where this game about to come to an end. And what happens is I just grapple in, and I was going to heal until a team was camping the circle. I shoot one for 80, and then this teammate came up behind me and just killed me with a stinger. He dies. Well, we both died. They get shot at. That was round 1. Pretty good round. I think I don't know how many kills I had exactly, but decent. But I was gonna go back and check replay mode on how that bullet hit me. That one that kind of like ricocheted or something. I don't know what that one did. He hit me behind the chimney though. And as we're readying up for the second match, I changed into Daredevil because when I record, my recording software cuts out all of their audio except for my voice. So I was pretty much Daredevil, but I was deaf. So I equipped a Daredevil and made the joke as in I am Daredevil. It's just my eyesight has been greatly increased. It's just I can't hear. So that was pretty much why I changed into Ant-Man. I mean, not Ant-Man, but Daredevil. Was I saying Ant-Man this whole time? I hope not. But I don't think the second game went as good as the first one, or maybe it got better. I don't remember exactly. Load in, just kind of messing around on the island. I didn't have copyright audio off too. I looked back in the feed and there were some other emotes that went off and stuff that were copyrighted, but I wouldn't have cared. Grab a heavy, miss an easy shot because I can't use the heavy for squat. While waiting for other players, message appears. I hit him once. I tried doing it again. Instead, I hit another guy while miss another guy standing still, and then just decided to emote. Because why not? Me and this other guy start emoting. The battle bus is about to take off, and I think I shoot him one last time with a sniper. I don't know. Nope, I don't. I just emote. This time I think our drop spot was kind of off the battle bus, so we were gonna have to make the glide all the way over to our drop spot, which isn't a problem. It's just kind of annoying. I'd rather be below than to the side, but whatever. Also, I didn't realize it, but my teammate jumped early, so he had to glide there quicker than I could because he was off by a little bit. Luckily, though, I think this game, the storm was in our favor. I think this was the one game we got storm on us, the storm circle onto us. And so basically, just glide in, do the same thing we did last game, early game. Not much else different. However, though, I do think somebody tried stealing our trees, though. I think somebody tried coming over and taking fruit, because one of the matches, I think that somebody did try and come over. I land on the side so I can glide in, but I got stuck behind the fence, so I couldn't slide into the tree, which kind of sucked, but whatever. Got a hammer, which I don't really like because of how much ammo, and another charge. Now, I didn't use the charge last time that much. I used it 3 separate occasions. So, I wasn't really fond of it. I was just going to swap it out, I think. And then, somebody came, like, right here or something. Yeah, they came down that hill. I think they saw our trees. And then he didn't have a weapon. However, though, I think his teammate did. I just decided to sit there, teabag him, and finish him with my pickaxe. I was waiting for his teammate, my teammate, to come over. So we just kind of went over there. I collected berries so I could get on full shield, or somewhat close. He took the last couple berries, which I was fine with. It was just kind of needed them. I shot my gun off by accident, which kind of was a terrible mistake. Not really a terrible one, but this time I swapped my hammer out for the combat because I haven't used it in a while. I get the auto. The DMR I don't take this time, which probably could have helped, but who knows, whatever. And then they buffed the 2-shot, so I just decided, I'm going to use a completely different loadout this time, which, except for the charge, is different. So my teammate gets in a fight. I stupidly enter through the wall, through the wall, I mean. I think there's like a cross fight, so I go over, shoot one, and I realize they did buff it because it actually does damage now. Well, does decent amount, and I shoot that guy with a combat AR, and he started running. As soon as he saw his health drop, he ran. Just got him, one headshot. And I look in his loot, he didn't have any ammo, and it happened. Okay, it cut out again. I don't know why my screen's been doing this, so I'm just gonna kind of put the mouse back and forth every once in a while. But he didn't have any ammo, which was annoying because the AR just blasts through ammo. So I was just kind of going around looking for more people to kill to find ammo, and I found it. I shot him a couple times, finished, but somebody threw a grenade from the side, saw him, tried to kill my teammate, so I just charged him. Which, that charge is so satisfying when you hit all the shots with it. These are kind of the scenarios where I wish I still had sound effects in the video, so I could show you how satisfying it feels to hit all the shots on a charge. Also, too, I think I danced on them. I don't know. I checked the stats, realizing I have two of the most spammy guns in the game in my loadout. Get on the zip line. I think for now we explore. I don't think we find anyone else for maybe a couple minutes. Oh wait, nope. I think there is somebody over here. But yeah, just kind of explore. We hire Jonesy each game because it's an NPC, so sometimes he'll actually hit his shots. There's a heavy. I don't really care for heavies much. I never really pick them up. I suck with them. As you could saw in the in-game lobby, I was terrible. I debate buying the dub, but it's like, I won't. And then I just started to emote because my teammate said he'll buy it instead of me, and I had max gold, so I probably should have bought it, but yeah. We were just kind of chilled out from here. It's making me yawn. So realizing none of us hired him, we're just, wait, did we hire him? Nope, I don't think so. Okay. Yeah, my teammate got low on ammo and he needed more, so we went around on a scavenger hunt to find ammo. Found a new, better combat AR, which I find it ironic. They took out the SMG to put in the combat. Why? Why would you do that? You just took out the same thing to add a different thing that's pretty much the same thing. But what was good this time is we had circle, or part of it anyway, so we didn't have to rush over, because usually that's what we have to do. So I find more ammo, and then that's when this guy comes up and he just starts throwing grenades, lasers him. His teammate showed his visuals. He hits me a couple times but doesn't kill me. My teammate helps with damaging him and we get the kill. But though, if he would have hit me a couple more times, he would have cracked my overshield and killed me. Also, too, if you're wondering why we played in zero builds instead of actual builds, it's because, well, me and my teammate, like, I can deal with builds, but he doesn't really like the whole builds part. It's kind of tough for him to play in. He's more or less better in just straight gunfights than when people are just cranking 90s. So we're just kind of messing around, looking for people, taking it halfway serious, not doing any challenges as usual, collecting bounties. I'm just looking for heals, ammo, searching any leftover stuff. Then we get the bounty, and I think the storm closes in, and we gotta move to the bounty. Pretty sure that's what happens. Yep. Also, too, has anyone else noticed if you play Fortnite now, like, if you're in harder lobbies, it just goes so fast, like arenas fast. Like, it'll just drop 50 players, and then you're down to 50 more. it's weird. Some games nobody will drop at the beginning and everyone will just drop at the end, or people will just not at all. Or the 80 players will die. Well, not 80, that's an exaggeration, but like 40 early game are only alive. And then it's a giant storm circle with 40 players spread out. Like the opposite of FNCS. Instead of 90 people camping in a box, it's 90 people spread out in zone 1. Well, not 90 people, but like 50. Also, too, that was a joke. I rarely watch FNCS, so that was just kind of a joke. I ran over to the fighting a little bit, which here I think I kind of just screwed myself over. I probably shouldn't have ran towards the fight. Well, maybe not this one, but there was another one. Yep, I see him. I shoot him once. I hit once. This thing at long range sucks, so he hits me, but that shot didn't hit me. Even in recording, I'm like, that shot did not count. It didn't hit. So I go up to finish him because he's low shield. But then I hit 237s while I was charging it up. He killed me. So one's low, the other one's a hog rider, and that was our bounty. And my teammate just shoots at him, but they rift to go. I don't even know why. They could have taken him. So they just got out of there. Didn't even try. Which let my teammate get the reboot. And he gets shot at, but luckily whoever shot at him missed. I don't even think he... Oh, no, he rifted. Okay. Also, too, my cat's in the background, so if something gets knocked over, it's just my cat. Isn't that right, kitty? She's not an actual kitty, but she is a stinker, so... Yeah, he goes in to reboot me. I think he does get it off or doesn't. I don't remember exactly. I die multiple times this game. That was the first time. I don't know how many after the first, but it's definitely more than once. Okay, so when he goes over to reboot me, he just kind of looks around the area to see if, well, there's anyone nearby. Which luckily there wasn't. But then our bounty got poached, meaning I didn't even realize what that meant at the time. Wasn't even paying attention. I was just dead, so. But apparently somebody else killed our bounty, which was nice. Also, too, this round ends in a twist that I bet you haven't seen in a while, so you might want to stay till the end to see that one. But, well, just stay till the end of this match. I don't know. Then after that, you can click off or whatever. But it's a pretty funny twist. So I only have a pistol. We're hoping we don't run into a fight because, while the pistol's decent, it's not going to hold up against a charge SMG. So I just grab whatever at this time, like, whatever. Won't matter. Chugs, just getting everything. I look in my tent because I gotta have something in there, which I do. But I don't have any ammo for it. So it's just one bullet heavy. I'm looking around for sniper. Just where is it? Heal up. Don't get all the way full. I don't think so. And just grab the combat, which was a mistake. I should have just kept the hammer. But just shotgun stuff. I was ready. Just kind of was only ready for a close range fight because I can't use the sniper. Also, too, I experienced a little bit of lag here and packet loss, so that's why that bookcase stayed. It was only for a second, but yeah, I only had one sniper ammo. My teammate at first offered to split me. I rejected it at first, but then later I came around to getting sniper ammo. Yeah, just kind of looting up, but man, I'm not used to doing a 30-minute voiceover this long. Usually it's a couple minutes sometimes. Yeah, but just kind of loot stuff. Try not to fall off the giant rock structure because I've done that. And then I remember the cabbages here, and I swap it out for my heavy because it's heals. So I was like, if I take damage, I'll just heal and shoot back. 12, I going around looking for more food items, other cabbages. But then I dropped my chug splashes for the heavy because he said he has ammo. So I went over, that was the wrong type of ammo. And, well, that was different ammo, but I tried mining that for some reason. I just thought it'd be cool if you could break it. We just kind of look at the supply drop. I don't think anyone opened that, though. Camping supply drops in 2022, I guess. Just kind of messing around because nobody's really there until somebody is there. I thought somebody was going to show up. Nothing happening for 5 minutes. Oh, also too, storm does catch us off guard, a little heads up. So we will be taking some storm damage. Oh, and then my teammate shot at an enemy. But well, the enemy shot at another enemy. And it's funny, they said they nerfed the visual audio, but they didn't nerf it. At least if they did, then that meant before it was twice as overpowered. But so storm's coming and we don't realize it, but our way down's getting blocked by storm. And it's like, I think an 8 tick or something at this point. We see the guy down there and we realize that we can probably shoot at these people, waiting for them to stand still. I'm gonna take a shot on him because I don't want him just lasering me. So we just decided to cut our losses and kind of get down there and go down the mountain before we're just trapped without a way down. Because if we stayed up there, we would either had to fight or just fall down. Just take the fall. I don't know how. No! Dang. Okay, it happened again, but the screen like timed out or something. I don't know. Back anyways, the recording saved, but you can't see the black screen because it happens on my computer and it still runs in the background. It just like times out or goes to sleep or something. But we took storm damage, not that much, just enough to be not wanting to get caught in there again. But this is when we get kind of surprise attacked. I'm just like, ooh, DMR, I'm gonna pick that up. Oh no, a guy. Oh no, 2 people. Oh no, a sniper. And I'm dead. My teammate's still alive, however, so he throws a flare. They don't see that, luckily, but I was gonna crawl back to him so he could revive me, but he accidentally lit the rock on fire. So I got lit on fire as punishment. So my teammate is just sitting in a bush. And you may be wondering, why is he bush camping? Is he like a noob or something? No. He's decent, but only from a long range and medium. At close range, his weapons, he couldn't really do anything. So he's just sitting in the bush, and there's a couple people left, decent amount, so it would be pretty hard to win in a bush, you'd think. But surprisingly, it's not that hard to win in a bush. Because he got out of the bush. So he didn't win in the bush. But this is the part where I don't know what happened. Because I didn't look in replay mode after these couple matches, because I was going to look on the editing software. But one person died, shotgun, another person, and then both of them died to storm or something. All of them killed each other. They all traded. That's the twist. He won by not bush camping, but by hiding behind a rock. If that is a way you've seen win, especially now when it's been a lot harder to bush camp and stuff, I don't even know how. But that's a pretty rare win, at least for me. I've only won that way a couple of times. That was shocked me and my duo partner. We were like, what? You won by bush camping? So that was funny. Also, I think that's the only one we got. So we didn't redeem those crowns. We got absolutely destroyed. So as we're getting ready for the next match, just waiting there, looking at Darth Vader's back. What are you doing, cat? Just kind of right by my mic. Just being careful. She will do it. I know she will. I know she will move my mic and tamper with it. Anyway, it's about a minute of this. So, second match was a win, so that counted for wins and losses and stuff. But what was weird about that too is that I think they either traded kills or died to circle. Because I couldn't think of another way how they killed each other. Which is probably the reason. But anyway, we finally load into a match because God forbid it take less than 30 seconds to actually load you in. And I'm back. Just looking around the lobby. I now have a crown. Don't worry, that won't last that long, so I will be dethroned soon. Shoot the battle bus. I don't know why. I just did. Shot that guy even though it did 120 damage, but he didn't die. Just aimed at people, shot. After doing nothing, it just kept waiting for players, even though we were at 100. Me and my duo partner had crowns, and I think a couple other people did too. And we hot drop again, because that's where our drop spot is. But we were the only ones with crowns that game as far as I could tell. But so we were hot dropping in and stuff to our drop spot, which is a good drop spot. If you place your trees right there, right by the Joneses, I'd suggest doing it. It's a pretty good spot. But so we do it again. But this time there's like 5 people right next to us, which it doesn't change much from last time, but it's still a lot of people. Dual shotgun, which was kind of annoying, but I did get the DMR, so that was pretty good. Still could have finished that guy. I can't believe I hit 37. I didn't like the nerf to shotguns, how they can't hit 200. That was kind of a disgusting nerf, but anyway, I'm just going to stop complaining about how shotguns should do 200 damage still. But also too, in this game I do pull somewhat of an Obi-Wan Kenobi move, where I get the high ground, so just look out for that. But this game's kind of ironic. I liked it. This match was funny. We see those two fighting. We were just kind of, I don't know why we didn't go over there. People behind us, I think we were debating on going to somewhere, but then there was a person behind the trailer because my teammate saw him and the NPC was shooting at him. So we kill him, just hide behind it again, or at least I did. I didn't want to get shot at. There was at least 4 people here, and I had my crown. I wasn't going to lose it. Firework guns, chug splashes and stuff, just your average, what you get out of a cooler. And then he gets shot at by him, gets nailed pretty much. Luckily, he got downed. That's not luckily. I shoot that guy. He rips me, which is dumb. But he doesn't go back for his teammate. He just dips. He just goes, screw you. Which means I can just pick off his teammate. And that's exactly what I do. He tries running, but you can outrun me. And so as I was just yelling stuff. I'm like, I have the high ground. And I was waiting for his teammate to come back to finish my... Yes, I was using my teammate as a bait to lure in another kill. But honestly, it was the best course to ensure that I didn't get killed by just reviving. So as his health was approaching near 30s, I just decided I'm going to go help him. And I fell out of a tree. Decided to revive him really quick, and Hopefully Jonesy would take fire for me. Probably not though. Move him, get reviving, hoping nobody shoots me in the back of the head. So finish off the revive successfully. And I think at this point, what we're doing is we're just kind of looking for loot, ammo, and stuff, because I'm pretty low on ammo. Because I didn't loot up. I don't know if you remember, but I only went to that thing before I got rifted out. Meaning I was on lower ammo and heals. There's more shooting, but we decided to ignore it because we need to get better stuff. Break the chests, because why not? Ceiling chests are so much easier to get now that the stuff actually drops when you break through the roof. Two shot, I already had that. I don't really know what's going on this part. We were just kind of like, oh wait, no, there's a malfunctioning vending machine. Now, why I like these things is because you can get chug cannons, or just an exotic in general. Because these things heal like a beast. There's really no point in carrying any other heals except for maybe a med mist. Also, I don't even know how I missed there. It was like locked onto Jonesy, and then he just moved. He missed an auto lock on. I wish the recharge though moved a little faster. At least there was 10 of them. That would be nice. Because it just takes forever back to up to 5 just to heal you 25 times, which is 100 health, but still. Here we hear gunfire, don't know where it's, well, we know where it's coming from, but just kind of hiding and stuff. Looking for it, seeing if we can find any people. Because we don't need to move, we're in circles, so there's really no rush. Go over here, mine the chest in the thing, which it's a pain in the butt to get to if you don't want to break it. And then when we get a bounty on another team close to us, and then our friend joins. After this, I cut the recording short because it was getting too long, and that was the teammate, if you don't remember, who killed me. But if you saw that glimpse, it hit markered me, but it didn't actually hit me for some reason. So the hit registered, but from on my screen it didn't. And so that guy wiped us. A solo wiped us out. But he was pretty good, so whatever. But that's pretty much the end of the video. I'm gonna cut it here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully next time I don't have to do a voiceover next time, because this was a pretty long voiceover.